Hello everybody, we are at Nagoya station and today we are going for unagi, which is freshwater eel, not to be confused with anago, which is saltwater, and eaten more at sushi restaurants. So we're going to a place called Yondai-me Kikugawa, which has a 90-year-old history, and they're famous for their large and thick domestic eels. Okay, and they have locations all over Japan, but they're originally from Aichi Prefecture, where Nagoya is located. Very nice restaurant. I chose the counter seat just to get a better view of the kitchen. And here's the menu. So they have your typical unaju and unadon, as well as shirayaki and hitsumabushi. Okay, and these are probably the main ways to eat unagi in Japan. But they also have these sort of like mini kaiseki and like simple sets as well. And this is the hitsumabushi. Okay, and just very quickly, so unaju, unadon are pretty much the same, just the container is different, the vessel that you put in is different. And hitsumabushi is cut up unagi and eaten over rice, and then you finish it with tea, you mix it with tea. And shirayaki is just simply grilled without using a teriyaki or tare sauce. Okay, that's why it looks a bit white. All right, here's a view of the kitchen, and it's pretty amazing how many staff they had, and you can see how many unagi they go through. This guy was preparing unagi all the time. So he's putting these rods into the unagi to grill them, and so first he had to cut them up as well, right? And then you had the person who's actually grilling the unagi over charcoal, so pincho charcoal. And so with this style of grilling, it's called kabayaki. What they do is they grill it and then they dip it into the tare, and they grill it again, and then they repeatedly dip into tare. So that's why it looks kind of like a very nice golden brown. And some condiments they had, I was very impressed with this, is pepper. And you can see it's proper pepper mill made by Peugeot. So it's kind of rare to see pepper. And so I went for this Unagi set, so where you get one whole eel. Okay, so it comes with soup, some pickles, some vegetables in the back, and then you get one whole eel. So look at that, that is beautiful. Okay, so I was really quite impressed with the size and also the thickness of the meat. All right, and this is my first time actually having this. Okay, and this is the soup, and inside, you'll see later, inside there's actually the liver of the unagi. Okay, so it's quite common to put in. You see this in yakitori restaurants as well. Okay, they give you a little spatula to cut up the unagi, so I just went for it. I was really impressed by how crispy it was on the outside, but how fluffy it was on the inside. And this is quite different than the way they eat it in Tokyo. So in Tokyo, they steam the unagi first before they grill it, so it's much softer. Okay, but Kansai style is more crispy. Okay, and then they give you extra tare if you want to add it, and I like to add a bit more to eat it with the rice. I was really impressed by the freshness and the condiments that they had. And it's a little bit cheaper than Kyoto, and you definitely get what you pay for. And it was just me in the restaurant at the counter. I also enjoy to put sansho pepper, which is a very unique, that comes in this very unique little box, a traditional way that they put pepper. And yeah, it's used a lot for in Kyoto food, and also for unagi, and sometimes in udon and soba as well. Okay, so this mixed with the tare makes for an amazing combination. And unagi is really one of my favorite foods in Japan. The first time I had unagi was in Japan, eaten like this, although we do have it in Chinese food. So yeah, this container is quite interesting. This is made in Shigaragi, so beside Kyoto, so it's a very traditional pottery town. And you can see it's sort of worn out like this. So this is a certain aesthetic, which I really like as well. And that's it. So I had a really amazing meal. All right, see you next time.